Hello, I'm Ricky. Welcome to a special news round from Manchester city centre. You're joining us here because late last night there was a terror attack at an Ariana Grande concert behind me at the Manchester Arena. Now, there was an explosion in one of the exits as lots of people were leaving the concert yesterday. In this programme, we'll be explaining what happened. We'll be finding out from someone who was actually there, and we'll be bringing you some of the support that's been coming in from people right around the world. But first of all, if anything in the news upsets you, here's Hayley with what you can do.
There's been a serious attack in Manchester. It happened at a concert by singer Ariana Grande. Some people have lost their lives and others have been injured. Many more people came to help, offering those who were there lifts home and places to stay, or just some comfort. When things like this happen, it's totally normal to feel upset and worried. To think things like, why did this happen? Could this happen to me? Could this happen to my family and my friends? Am I safe? What's important to remember is that although events like this are very sad, they are also rare. Worrying stories are often in the news because they don't happen very often. So what should you do if you're feeling sad or anxious? Talk about it. You can speak to your parents, a teacher, or an adult you can trust. They can reassure you and help you feel better. And remember, when things like this happen, most people are there to help.
Thanks, Hayley. Well, the attack happened at an Ariana Grande concert yesterday at the Manchester Arena. It is a very popular venue where lots of celebrities star, the likes of Justin Bieber and Little Mix. There's still a lot of areas around here that have been closed off, and police activity. You can see a police lady behind me. Now, what we do know is that yesterday 22 people died, 59 people are injured and in hospital. Some of those affected are children. Now, the emergency services were very quick to respond to what happened yesterday, and there have been many good stories of heroic events and some of the bravery and support that have been coming out all day today. Now, here's Leah to find out what happened to those people and how they've been helping.
Amongst the confusion last night, lots of people in Manchester were helping each other out. And hotels like this one in the city centre were also helping people caught up in the attack. On social media, local people offered up their spare rooms to anyone from the concerts who couldn't get back home. And taxis in the area were offering up free rides to anyone who was stranded. Across the world, people have been sending messages of support. Taylor Swift wrote, "My thoughts, prayers and tears for all those affected by the Manchester tragedy tonight. I'm sending my love." And Harry Styles said, "I'm heartbroken over what happened in Manchester tonight, sending love to everyone involved." The Queen has also expressed her sympathy for those caught up in the attack and praised the emergency services. Prime Minister Theresa May says her thoughts are with the victims and their families.
And we all, every single one of us, stand with the people of Manchester at this terrible time.
And US President Donald Trump called the attacker a loser.
We stand in absolute solidarity with the people of the United Kingdom.
Emergency services and police were on the scene very quickly, and the Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham, said he was very grateful.
They gave the best possible immediate response to those who seek to divide us. And it will be that spirit of Manchester that will prevail and hold us together.
Later tonight, there'll be a candlelit vigil here in Manchester's Albert Square in the city centre to remember those who lost their lives and those who were injured, and to show the world that Manchester and its people will stand strong together.
Thanks, Leah. Well, thousands of people were at that concert yesterday, and Jenny spoke to one of them.
It was after the encore and the lights came on. Like within 2 seconds, we heard this massive thud, and we just initially presumed that it was someone dropping heavy equipment. It wasn't until we saw a massive stampede of people trying to get through the exits that we knew actually what went on. We helped a few people up.
And
emergency services were so efficient, they just came straight away. Taxis were giving out free rides as well. I think it just goes to show at times like these, there is solidarity. So we just all have to stand together and unite.
Well, lots of you will have been talking about this today, so I went to a school to speak to some pupils to find out how they're feeling.
Well, I think the best way to cope with this is to talk to your parents or an adult or a teacher, because they can get you through it.
How did it make you feel when you heard the news?
It felt sad because many people were injured, which is not good. And I just want to thank the people who all helped them.
Does it put you off from maybe going to the city centre?
I don't think it should put me off, but I am a little bit put off because I just think if they're trying to scare us, then we should show them that we're not scared and we shouldn't let them.
When you heard the news, how did it make you feel?
I was disgusted. I don't want anything like this to happen again. There's no point. It's pointless.
Now, people are trying to work out exactly what happened. There's a big investigation going on. We know that the person responsible died in the attack. Many of those that were taken to hospital are being looked after by doctors and nurses who came in on their day off to help these people. And there'll be lots more happening over the next few days. We'll be keeping you updated. And remember, if anything in the news upsets you, you can find out more on Newsround online. Bye for now.